Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we have such an exciting show as we're going to grab some canned tuna and canned beans, truly two of the most basic pantry staples out there, and probably ingredients you have in your pantry as you're watching this, and create a super delicious recipe that comes together in a jiffy. We're talking crispy white bean tuna fritters. These are known as Tortitas, Alubias y Atún. Let me tell you, these fritters have a light crispy texture on the outside with an amazing flavor in the inside. The recipe is very easy to make, where there's no tricky techniques or special equipment needed. And the best part, it's all done in about 30 minutes. Folks, serve these fritters as a tapas appetizer or even as a main course next to a garden salad. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, which we're going to be using in today's recipe, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish dishes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com. Let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to add in half a cup of all-purpose flour into a large bowl, which is 60 grams. We'll also add in half a teaspoon of baking powder, which is 2 grams. And we'll whisk the ingredients together. Then we'll make a well in the middle. Crack in 1 large egg and whisk the egg. And then we'll add in 1/3 cup of beer, which is 90 milliliters, and whisk everything together until we end up with a smooth batter. I'm using a typical Spanish beer, but you can use whatever beer you like. And if beer's not your thing, you can substitute it for sparkling water or even club soda. Once we end up with a smooth batter, I'm going to drain a can of white beans into a colander and rinse the beans under some water. Size of the can that I'm using is 15 ounces, which is about 440 grams. Then we'll shake off any of the excess water. Transfer the beans into the bowl with the batter. And gently push down on the beans, just for a few seconds, to break a couple of the beans apart. Then we'll add in 2 cans of tuna that have been packed in oil and already drained. Size of the cans that I'm using are 4 ounces, which is 110 grams each. Leave where you get the Spanish tuna I'm using in the description box below. We'll also add in a 1/4 cup of chopped onion, which is 40 grams. 2 cloves of garlic that have been roughly chopped. 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, which is about 5 grams. Half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams. And a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, which is a little over 1/2 gram. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. And that's the exact texture you want from your batter. If you see that yours is too thin, add in some more flour, and vice versa, if it's too thick, add in some more liquid. But you know, like I've told you in the past, these fritter batters are very forgiving, meaning even if you don't have it right on the money, you're still gonna end up with delicious fritters. For the next step, let's start cooking them up. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat, and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Important to use the good stuff here. This is what truly makes the difference. Leave where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. After a couple minutes, we'll start adding in spoonfuls of the batter. You want to make sure all the fritters are in a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for about 3 minutes per side here, until the fritters are golden and crispy. And as you finish each batch, transfer the fritters into a dish with some paper towels. Once all the fritters have been fried up, let's make a simple mayo alioli that truly complements the fritters. I'm going to add in half a cup of mayonnaise into a bowl, which is 120 grams. Then we'll finely grate in 1 large clove of garlic. As always, if you don't have a grater, you can just finely chop it. Add in 1 teaspoon of hot smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.5 grams. Squeeze in 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, which is 5 milliliters. And drizzle in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters. Then we'll season with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a whisk until we end up with a creamy sauce. Then we'll transfer the mayo alioli into a serving dish and decorate the fritters around it. And check it out, folks, our crispy white bean tuna fritters are done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done in about 30 minutes. Let's give these a try and see how they turned out. Once again, folks, tortitas de alubias y atún. This looks insane. Can't wait to try it. Here we go. I have to finish this. Or maybe you can finish it. Give that a try. That was greeny. That texture says it all. Absolutely delicious. Sorry, let me finish here. You have that light crispiness on the outside. The inside, so many amazing flavors. With the tuna and white beans really shining through. That simple mayo alioli rounds out for the perfect balance with that nice spicy kick. Easy to make, the most basic ingredients. Give this a try at home. Once again, it's a tapas appetizer. Maybe that's a main course next to salad. Either way, the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Dr. Michael Barbitz, Clarence Bolin, Martin Giddings, and Aravinda Garimea. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. And leave me a comment below. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.